So we now get underway with our penultimate senior Rotax heat. There is drama in the dummy grid, however, because Kai Hunter can't get the 335 DHR Lando Norris kart underway. So here is your starting grid. 20 drivers set to compete. Gilles starts from pole position. Alongside him will be Tobias Billy Clausen, Ethan Jeff Hall and Kai Hunter looks to have, yes, he has managed to get the thing started and off and away, so he'll have to make sure he gets into position before they cross the yellow line on the formation lap. So it's Ethan Jeff Hall and Kai Hunter, row 2. Row 3, Dion van Verven and Montego Masson. Row 4, Sverre Ubben and Luke Neeson. Miel Hendricks and Jules Houssel ran out the top 10. Rune de Bruyker, Puck Gubbels, Milan Koppen, Sam Bergstein, Enzo Dickenberg, Jake Bezelbeck, Dante Sima, Ralph van der Pevert, Frederick de Mant and Gustav van Gorp round out the 20-strong grid. Up until this point, Gilles and Hunter have not been in a heat together. Now they have. The person that wins this race will be at the top of the intermediate classification after the heats. But if Gilles wins, he's pole on the pre-final tomorrow for the top 36. Hunter wins, he's on pole for the pre-final tomorrow for the top 36. So either way you look at it, one will win, one will not. Seven minutes on the timer plus an additional lap set in stone. And then when the lights go out, we'll be racing and the time will count down. After this, we'll have our final race of the day, race number 12 of the meeting, before we get underway with everything that will happen tomorrow, whereby we will have 3 more qualifying sessions and 8 races to close out the B&L Karting Series' 2023 season and, what's more, our road to Bahrain. Into the tram lines, revs rise, are we ready? Lights are out first time. And again, like we have seen previously, Gilles leads the way. Hunter, where is he at the moment? He's struggling a little bit. Oh, he's way down the order. Now, because he was on the outside of row 2, you literally have everyone trying to get through. All bit of bumping and pushing through into turn 6. But Gilles leads the way. Jeff Hall, 2nd. Van Verven, 3rd. Clausen, 4th. 5th looks to be Montego Masson. Sverre Ubben looks to be in 6th. And that might be Rune de Bruyker running out the top 7. So come through into turn 10 for the first time. So, after the opening lap, Kai Gilles leads the way. Tobias Billy Clausen rounds out the top 4 behind Ethan Jeff Hall and Dion van Verven. And there is a change. That's Miel Hendricks round up the inside. Oh, cheeky little thread of the eye of the needle by Jules Houssel, who gets past Rune de Bruyker. And that was very, very good indeed from the Frenchman in the 909. We've not even got 2 laps in, and Gustav van Gorp in the 343. She's made her way up into 13th position. Gilles, no surprise, is the fastest lap of the race. Oh, looking to the right-hand side, were we? Miel Hendricks was looking exactly where Jules Houssel was. So now on to lap number 3. Gilles has a lead. It's 3.5 tenths ahead of Ethan Jeff Hall. As there's Sverre Ubben. That's a neat move up the inside of Montego Masson. The right rear wheel slightly pitching into the air as the Belgian rotated the car and then leaned onto the left-hand side to really get some bite down with the left side tyres. So Rune de Bruyker has dropped all the way down to 9th position. Milan Koppens, a 10th outside of the top 10, just behind Luke Neeson. Gustav van Gorp is about 1.5 seconds behind Puck Gubbels, as they all make their way through turn number 11. So Kai Hunter has recovered at the moment up to 15th position. And now he's got to start moving up the order. The main reason why I say that is the ranking after heats are very, very important. Because if he doesn't get on the front row alongside Kai Hillertz, I know one person he will be, based on his consistent performance so far, and could be having an opportunity maybe at a race win in the final heat, which will be a certain Sean Butcher, but he'll be starting on the outside of row number 4. As I said, the outside line here at Genk, when you go into the start phase, is never always the easiest position to be in. You always want to be on the inside line because it's a pair of right-handers. One slight and one significant straight afterwards, and then you go straight into the left. So, over halfway done in this penultimate senior Rotax heat of the weekend and also of the season. Hillertz very much will put himself... Now, for those wondering, how are the championship points calculated if you've got heats during a race day? Well, if that happens, you effectively make it like so you give them the points of their position and then you double it. Jules Roussel has just made up another position on Miel Hendricks and has got René de Bruyker and Puck Gubbles looking on the inside. And Hendricks has lost out on both occasions. There's Luke Neeson. Well, no, Puck Gubbles hasn't got through. Luke Neeson, however, making his way past René de Bruyker. There's Puck Gubbles in the background. And Puck Gubbles getting now pressure from behind. That is Kai Hunter. Now up into 12th place. And if Kai Hunter gets 10th position, what that will mean... Tenth place is 41 points. And there goes the number 343. That is Gustav van Gorp up the inside of Miel Hendricks. And that is another change for position. So that will be down to 13th for the 929. Gustav van Gorp, I have to say, credit where credit is due. Despite the dramas in qualifying, she's fought back through every single heat and has made it into at least the top 15 and has been on the fringes of the top 10. She won't be that far away from the top 10 because just up ahead, in 11th, is Puck Gubbles. Kai Hunter has got himself a little bit further up. He's actually got himself past René de Bruyker. So Hunter now 9th and climbing up the order. Just in front is Luke Neeson. And then it's a further 0.7 of a second up to Jules Roussel. And that's probably where I think Kai Hunter will finish. Will be in 7th position, but he's got a minute plus an additional lap. Hunter has set the fastest lap of anybody so far, 54.690. And that was on lap number 6. Timer at 45 seconds. Hunter has got probably the Jaws music ringing in his eardrums as he closes in on Luke Neeson. And that'll be the battle for 8th place. So if Kai Hunter can get himself up to 7th by the checkered, I think that'll be, okay, first of all, for him, a disappointment. But second of all, it'll put him P3. That'll give him 100 points. In the meantime, that is, well, that's Sam Bergsten I've seen to the left. Ralph van der Pevert leading this train. Milan Coppens a couple of carts behind, or maybe the cart behind the 368 from the Netherlands. Timer has expired. One more lap remains in this penultimate heat. Hillertz, 1.36 kilometres away for securing what will be pole position. He'll have won all 3 heats. He'll have taken pole position earlier on today. Kai Hunter, fastest lap of the race. And where is he? He's half a second behind Jules Roussel. Can he close that gap up by the checkered? Not 100% sure. But Rilletz will put himself on a maximum score of 110 championship points. Bearing in mind, when we take the heats, you get the ranking after heats, then you double that score. Rilletz through Cafe Corner. Now turn number 11. The Wunderkind that is known as 17-year-old Kai Rilletz comes out of the final corner. He took pole position in qualifying. He's done the clean sweep today. And that was the calmest celebration because he knows now it's time for respite, time to recoup your strength, your energy, and what's happening for tomorrow. And look at the gaggle coming across the line. Oh! Whoopsie daisy, someone's had a big old off, and that was the 928 Dante Sima. Well, they were literally all squabbling, but Rilletz takes the win ahead of Ethan Jeff Hall. Rilletz books his place on pole position for the pre-final tomorrow during the day. Ethan Jeff Hall makes it a strawberry 1-2 and was 1.37 seconds behind Dion van Verven third, Sverre Ubben, Tobias Billy Clausen, Monty Gomassen, Kai Hunter recovering to finish in seventh. That's a pretty good comeback. I'm not too sure if that might be enough to assert, but a certain Sean Butcher will be out in the next race. Out of Jules Roussel, Luke Neeson, René de Bruyke, Pat Gubbles, Gussie van Gort recovers from the back of the field to finish 12th. Ahead of Miel Hendricks, Milan Koppens, Ralf van der Pevet, Fredrik Demant, Sam Bergstein, Dante Sima, Enzo Dickenberg, and Jake Bezelbeck.